There are some homes you go into and you see their nanny doing the job of a cleaner, job of a cook, job of a nanny. If care is not taken, the person will also join as job of the gate man, and they will be paid 50,000.
50,000. If I cannot afford to pay you what I know that even if it's not the right exact market value, but something close to it, if I cannot afford to do that, I shouldn't be able to employ.
Yes, you should not run a global vision on a local exploitation.
Everybody find a way to just collect from somebody. Yeah, there are a few companies that are doing what they should do, but most people believe that why I'm a Nigerian person, why I go pay them that waiting they do.
That's the Nigerian mentality.
Japa what they talk about, not be just because say Nigeria no good though. Part of the reason why Nigeria no good, not be just say waiting government they do.
Those they employ labor.
People where they employ labor, they marginalize, they try exploit.
See, the problem is not just to the Moniepoint guy who is complaining. The problem is generally some of these employers feel that those people they've employed are just if excellence is the expectation, then they should be ready to pay the standard.
Yeah, guys, welcome to LBC, and you know how we do it, man. We always here giving you guys the fun, the vibe, and I'm here with Mr. Smart again. Well, this is it, back to back, my brother. Yeah, well, how you doing now?
Nice being here, bro.
Yeah, so you know something where we say later on that evening where they come out and we were talking about it, and I felt like we should try and do something regarding that.
Yeah.
And it's about this what's his name? This Moniepoint CEO.
Okay.
Yeah, with his claims but let's just play it so that at least you can hear it and then we talk more about it. Yeah.
All right.
That will no longer hire from any other place than Nigeria, and we chop the cane in 2025. Mm-hmm. We chop the cane in 2025. You know, it hits me to the bone when Auntie Kemi also mentioned that even Alhaji Dangote was saying that Nigeria, we have, if you go to Moniepoint career websites, which you can go and apply if you want to, we have probably maybe 500 vacancies or so. And we are struggling to find people to fill those roles. Not only could we not find people at the quality and the quantity we needed them, the few people that we found were not up to the global standards of quality that we needed. And we're competing globally. They're not competing with just local players. You people know my biggest competition. You know where they're from. They're from China. I'm competing globally. I need to make sure that I have world-class people working on the organization. And here I am, looking for...
So, if you say make they listen to everything, it's going to take long. But at least you get the point. You get where the whole story is all about.
You know, like he said, he's competing with international companies.
Yeah.
But you can understand that international standard is not magic. These people, it comes from proper structuring.
Exactly.
The international companies have proper training. They have proper motivations for whoever they employed.
Yeah.
And most especially, they compensate you well.
Mm-hmm.
So when you talk about competing with international companies, you should also put in place that these people hire the best.
Exactly. And there's a reason why they hire the best.
Yeah, because those best will always deliver for you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you come back to ask him, what kind of people are you employing?
Yeah.
Because I believe here in Nigeria, there are a lot of Nigerians who are being paid by foreigners, who work remotely from Nigeria. Now, check. Maybe someone from Moniepoint can be earning, let's say, 9 to 10 million annually. Maybe someone, just an engineer. But the same person or a different person who is working remotely from Nigeria to a company abroad can be earning almost $8 to $20,000 or $50 million a year.
50 million or $50,000?
$50 million a year.
Oh boy. I tell you.
So are you ready to pay that kind of people?
Yeah.
But they are in Nigeria.
Exactly. I feel the thing is, as you said, the possibility of the Nigerian market understanding that you can't demand for world-class or global talents without being willing to make the global sacrifice or the global payment.
Yeah.
And there's something people do that amazes me. Some people, I don't follow somebody talk this thing, and somebody said, if they can't put the salary now for the website, so the person we can't get the work, everybody go know waiting they collect. You go call me kidnappers come. I say no, I don't understand this level of this thing. It's not even about like
don't make it open.
It's not. That's what I'm saying. Like the person's argument was even flawed from the beginning because you can't be saying the reason why you feel people are complaining that they're not paid what they deserve is because when you display their salary, it will make people for them now to be a target. It doesn't make sense. Do not disclose whatever you want to do. You don't need to disclose anything, but pay them what they deserve. You understand me? Because I see this thing from both sides. Yeah, I get where the Moniepoint CEO is coming from, but I also understand the argument of when people are saying that, we have the skills. Yes. The global market you claim you are competing with is paying us way better than what you're offering. And you don't even have the mind to put your salary cap or your salary range or even the salary on the website. Do you understand me?
From that
you say attractive salary, competitive salary.
Well, hold on. From that statement he meant, it means that the problem is the environment and the structure.
Exactly.
Not the talent. Because here in Nigeria, we have the talent.
Exactly.
We have skilled personnel. We have people who have gone beyond normal searching to go beyond and learn so much. You tell me that I will spend so much years acquiring a particular knowledge and you pay me peanuts?
It's not even that shouldn't be the case, but it's not even about acquiring so much knowledge. It's about the years you have spent implementing those knowledge.
Do you know that these people come when you want to look for a job?
15 years experience, 10 years experience, 12 years experience, and you are not even willing to pay so much. Not even so much. You're not even willing to pay what this person, is worth on the global market on your claims that you are, a global standard. You're trying to meet the global market.
You cannot run a global vision on a local exploitation.
Yeah. That's one thing with Nigerian. See, this is the way you talk. Now, one thing with Nigerian market where everybody, let's say we want to lie to ourselves. Yeah. We know this. The Nigerian market, either the employee exploitation at one point in time, which I don't see a reason why that should be the case.
Yeah.
Everybody find a way to just collect from somebody. There are a few companies that, are doing what they should do, but most people believe that why a Nigerian person, why I go pay them that within they do.
That's the Nigerian mentality.
Do you get me? And when you see that I don't know, this Japa where they talk about, not be just because say Nigeria no good though. Part of the reason why Nigeria no good, not be just say waiting government they do.
Those where they employ labor.
People where they employ labor, they marginalize, they try exploit. Okay, you go see person, you go employ persons for example, let's say you employ somebody as let's say a social media consultant. From social media consultant where you employ the person, you don't give employment of
content creator first.
No, social media, I understand if you attack content creator for there, no problem. But you don't give them job of marketer. You don't give them job of trainer to train people for that. You don't give them job of, somehow even they do job of PA because they report to you, they pick up things.
I swear.
You don't and the salary remains the same.
The same. That's it. These people know how to, these are our employers, they know how to exploit us. See, if excellence is the expectation, then they should be ready to pay the standard.
Exactly.
They should be able to pay for the standard. When the Moniepoint CEO said only, I think they said only 20 people, they accepted only 20.
Yes, out of how many
9,000 people that
application. They were able to see only 20 people they could train.
They could train. I don't know the yardstick. How they choose whoever it is they want to employ. But you look at something and say 20 out of 9,000. Does it mean that the remaining 8,000 something are just have nothing to offer?
Now
the thing is, look at Nigeria well. There are a lot of young guys who are doing exceptionally well, taking out their products out there. If the Moniepoint CEO, if they are really serious, they don't need to come and start expecting people who have less knowledge about this to come and do exceptional job. They should go and employ those people. Call those people. ask them how much they take, to work for those companies abroad. If they can match up to that, then he can now come out and say this kind of thing.
Match up for waiting.
If he kind of says he cannot match
most
up,
of these companies cannot match up. Man. First of all, we are Naira. First of all, our currency has already put us out of place. Some of them are operating that they are making so much in dollars, but when it comes to actual terms and what is down for, you will find out say at the end of the day, really there's a day. No. But my own is this, you want people to do the job. I get the fact. I understand that we still get subsetting people for the employment market. We be say they are not, they don't match up to the global standard, which is acceptable. We know that fact. Yeah. But I'm saying that the lot of people that match up that global standard, where they complain very well, say after everything, this is the payment. For example, I get one video where I think I saw that last year and I saw like a repeat of it this year. It was one banker guy where they do video, say he don't do bank job for 14 years.
Yes, I
for
saw
14 years.
I saw that video.
Yeah. Where you say this is detail, nothing they move. Imagine that guy had to stay for 14 years. I know some people can say life, everything, but imagine for 14 years
he was working for a big company,
a big banking industry for 14 years. As a contract staff, nothing happened, no improvement, nothing. And the guy came back 1 year later to do an update of say, I see the way I do. Like that one, the boss my head. The fact that he came back, but that's like an example for you to understand what we are talking about. Yes. We know it. Yes. See, come on, go UK. You go see Nigerians with the UK.
Of course,
you see Nigerians that are doing well. You see young women, young men, Nigerians that are breaking boundaries, smashing the doors, breaking barriers, doing a lot of things. And most of their knowledge or how their growth started was basically from Nigeria.
Nigeria here. So what are you now saying?
Do you get me? A lot. They go America, go Europe, go Asia. Nigerians,
Russia, go China. Anywhere you go to,
we don't even want to talk about like you are complaining. Like I still can't phantom this though, because even let me give you Upwork Day. Yeah. Remote jobs choke. People are making so much. Virtual assistants are making so much from what they are making online than what you would ever want to pay them. Do you get me? How? So how can someone have this embodiment of knowledge, experience? They do training, and there are a lot of training bodies now with the individually.
Yes,
where if you just go pay.
And do you know
you don't even need a wait company, may they run training for you. And I do pay all those money, do all those trainings, get better. And your problem is that
you're not matching up to the international standard.
Do you get me?
In my place, you'll be like, what do you have to offer? And you say there's no market. That's how we say it in our place. Now, what it means is, what are you giving out? Now, these people are giving something out like that has to do with international standard. Now, it means that you should treat them that way. Do they treat their employees that way?
Yeah.
Do they actually place them in the standard that, you people are really competing with those outside?
Yes. They don't even do it.
Do they make life so comfortable for them?
Let me tell you this story. I know an employer here in this Lagos that she's trying to cut costs at any point for anything for her to cut costs. But if you see where they make demands, she make demands like they pay everybody like in millions of naira.
That is the problem. Check where that business will not grow. It will fold soon.
Let me give you an instance of what happened. So this woman has this media team where they run marketing for her, everything. A team of like, let's say 4, 5 in a group, like maybe 2 or 3 groups where they're marketing. And you used to give them 20,000 naira every week for transport for 5 people, which is 20,000 naira for 5 people in a week for transport, and they go for like that marketing for like maybe 2 or 3 times a week.
You have to check the location.
No, it's still not.
You have to check the location where they are going to with the 20,000.
Get where I'm coming from. Okay. It's not nice, but at least 20k a week. That's it.
The 5 of them, 20K.
That's like 80K a month
for transportation.
For transportation. It still makes sense to a bliss. But can you imagine that because the woman wanted to meet up in whatever she felt she could do, this woman slashed the money from 20K a week for 6 people. She can't drop them to 5. Can't they give them 10,000 naira a week and they go 3 times?
A week. The woman is not
really 30,000 naira a week or 30,000 naira a month.
As long as there's a drop. Okay,
So
why is she dropping?
What I'm saying is that at the end of the day, it takes one person gets 2,000 naira every week for transport, and they go 3 times a week. So that is literally.
Sorry, where is the location? Where did you?
This now come. He did this Lagos. This now
for this Lagos, person they do marketing with 2,000 transportation now.
The money, the 2,500 whatever you do, one person to come out from the company, to come out from the company to the estate gate.
Is this business still alive? This business is talking
so
about.
if you they make so much demand, they sack people, they complain this, they complain that. They pick, and you won't make some. How can somebody really work with their mind when you don't even take care of your job?
That is it. You know,
as an employer, by providing resources and logistics, so that the people where you are employed to do their work can even do the work well, and you're giving them so much work with even less pay.
You know, this example you just made, I pity for that company or whatever, because at the end of the day, why is she dropping? You have 20,000 in an economy. Maybe when they were paying the 20,000, fuel was lesser.
Yes,
now you're going down to 10,000. So what? And
you are demanding
higher.
You are demanding output of people you are giving footballs to go around.
It doesn't see this problem. This situation is what happens in most companies. They pay peanuts. They even try to slash salaries.
See, that's why
Nigerians wants to stay working.
That's why nobody wants to work.
No, because some Nigerians will always want to. Some of us will feel like at all. Make I just collect this one. They suffer. And when they suffer too, when they are burning out in doing this work, you find that those people don't grow.
This is not Lagos. This is not Lagos way.
Yeah.
For you to be able to get to work early, you work Monday to Friday. It's not as if you work Monday to Friday. For you to be able to leave house, you go leave by 5 a.m. Sometimes some people they leave 4, some people they leave 6. You can't take the stress of the traffic. You can't sweat, finish, can't reach work, can't do what you're supposed to do, finish, can't go your break, can't do everything, can't come back work around that kind 8 p.m., come back house around 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. Somebody go steal, the pay is not even worth it. Some companies know they consider it, say, okay, we'll see where this person they come from or that person they come from. There are some companies that will maybe bring out boss to at least to help their staff to a certain level for some people to go some kind of place. You know how the Nigeria be, you know how fuel be, you know how transport be. And this person go try do all this thing, maybe come like maybe 30 minutes late or an hour late. You go still para, they talk like say, but you go drive with your sweet ride.
With AC, come work,
everything. Come work. And at the end of the day, this same person comes the opportunity to maybe remote job, where with your own skills, they go fit PM, let's say $1,000 a month. And she is working from home. Relaxed, light day.
Everything.
She know they work out to try to enter road, to go road, to enter any traffic again. And you can't complain. Like I can't understand this.
You know, sometimes I don't really blame those companies, those private-owned companies in Nigeria. Look at the government. What is even our minimum wage? As a government, that's 75,000. So when some of these companies come and say that the government that are really leading these people that are supposed to be taking care of the people are not even willing to pay enough. Yeah, so they just say let's do as anyhow we can do. Since the people who are supposed to be doing the right thing are not doing it. These people now take that advantage to exploit some Nigerians who really want to work money and feed themselves. Exactly. Because most of this money you see these guys make is just for feeding, transportation. Most of them don't end up buying any good clothes from the business. You don't end up buying a shoe. Okay, someone is paid 200,000 a month, and you have the family you have your wife and you have your 2 kids. You have to pay for their school fees. You have to buy food.
No, 200,000 naira save. How you want to take to them?
No, but this is what they pay.
That's what I'm saying. Like how you want to take do with family.
When they put it 200,000, when these people, the employees put it 200,000, they're paying so much. You know, because labor is cheap in this part of the world.
I swear.
They are really using it to exploit us.
See, on that labor is cheap. Even they talk about normal corporate employment and all those people. Let's even come down to people who get employees for house. You will get gatesman. You will get cleaner. You will get nanny. All those things. They pay your gatesman 40,000 naira 50,000 naira a month, 30,000.
Do you know that
Pay your cleaner, 30,000. Pay your gate man 40,000 a month, and you'd expect them to do what they do. They come on time as they come before. No incentives, nothing at all.
Let me even shock you. There are some homes
and you get open mouth. See, they call Moniepoint, tell them talk say he be bad person.
Wait,
you be deep.
There are some homes you go into and you see their nanny doing the job of a cleaner,
job of a
cook, job of a nanny. If care is not taken, the person will also join as job of the gate man, and they will be paid 50,000.
50,000.
I see. The problem is not just to the Moniepoint guy who is complaining. The problem is generally some of these employers feel that those people they've employed are just slaves. The mentality needs to change from there.
Exactly.
The mentality needs to, you don't see people that you employ as a lower class.
If I cannot afford to pay you what I know that even if it's not the right exact market value, but something close to it, if I cannot afford to do that, I shouldn't be able to employ.
Yes, you shouldn't. In fact, when we talk about this, we'll talk about how the government can actually come in and help rescue this thing. Because in Nigeria, if there's a regulation of, they said minimum wage, but if there's a regulation of what should be paid.
The minimum wage that he took, where he gets it from governors, when
they want pay.
Whenever agree till now, we don't want pay.
So I don't know how we can come out of this.
And somebody go open, they talk, say why people the Japa.
No, Japa na normal thing.
How?
At this point, people will continue to the Japa because you invest in yourself so much, and at the end of the day, staying back in Nigeria would not give you to yield that thing, the profit of what you've invested in yourself. Exactly. You say the Nigerians are talk with you see Yahoo boys and the rest of them.
Hook up. Yes, we understand where he's coming from on that angle. The hook up culture. But there are a lot of intelligent Nigerian people, skillful,
young, vibrant ones.
They are frustrated. Yes. They can't even get their counterparts abroad. They are making so much.
Before this guy should have come out to say this, as big as he is, should have gone for proper scouting. You should have on his own gone out to look for.
Even if they go out to look for those people, are they willing to pay? Because these people they do remote. There's nobody that will have that kind of skill that they are looking for that might not be engaged in one remote job or the other.
He shouldn't come out to just say.
Because you can't have that kind of skill and you don't know how to implement it by getting a good job that will get you paid remotely.
Right.
Because if you don't have that kind of job, because the update is open.
Yes.
If you don't have that kind of job, it essentially means that maybe you are not someone that flows with remote jobs. Maybe you can't be awake at night, all those kind of things, which is understandable. But if you have that kind of skill that Moniepoint is looking for, why would you want to work for Moniepoint? Are they paying anything close to what remote jobs outside? Maybe one San Francisco company or one Bahamas or one company in the UK or Germany or Portugal is paying them.
You know, in Nigeria, one funny thing is when they say there is an opening in a particular company, everybody wants to go and get job from there. Whether people who are originally or
I saw one picture of some job. I think there was one job, one club that recruited, I think in Ibadan or something. I saw one picture. Guy. No, sorry, in Abuja. One club in Abuja that recruited. Brother, if you see people with this, small stampede won't happen because they want collect employment.
Nigeria, anything. So the statistics could be right. That 9,000 people came. Maybe out of the 9,000, you know that in Nigeria, person who study physics, they go for job where you know sabi. Person who study agri-economics, all these people are all graduates looking for jobs. So those people can actually make up the numbers. I agree to that. But now when you begin to select people you actually need, when you select them really, 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 will you be able to pay them to match up with what is being paid in the standard in up there?
As you claim that you are an international market, global market, global scene, that's what you're pursuing.
You are an international market. You want to compete with them. You are competing with those who are outside there. So you should be ready to actually do the right thing. It's just like, okay, let's come a little. It's just like playing a football match. And you are playing your opponent is a very big team. And you say you want to prepare you come and say, okay, you want to prepare with your second or third squad to compete with a team like PSG or Bayern Munich with your third squad. Hey, brother, they go trash you. You can't get it up there. So my question to you now, my brother, at this point, what do you think we can be done?
See, the thing is, truth be said, truth be told, whichever, this man cannot tell me that he does not understand other yardsticks that maybe make his story true. Because you can't tell me that all those situations you will not go into consideration if you're truly trying to understand the holistic reason why that is the case, which is, you're not getting, Nigerian talent, to employ and all. I feel if that is the case, because you can't change it, the global market, the remote market has made these things so easy. I can't be training myself. I can't be growing myself, getting better, and knowing what my counterparts earn in other places, in other countries, and you come pay me one something. We say I know feed do them.
No, it's not.
So if that now is the case, that's really they happen. We be say you can't do that. You can't get to pay those people what you need to pay. Why not? My mama been tell me one thing, say when they been the day school, if some parts graduates don't they graduate, like some sets don't they come out they graduate, say that time some government officials, some companies go come look at the best of students where they that department where they try get within they won't get, check people where they there. I did tell them if some of these firms can be on the lookout on the young talent, go back to the roots. Go back to some reputable universities that that their talents are, it speaks for itself. Pick those people, handpick the ones you can pick. Send out words the best way you can. Train them. Try and see, in 3 years you're going to be with us. After 3 years, if everything is right, you still want to go on. We maybe go another 3 years, have some contracts ready. Not when you go get this kind of contract, you can't treat them wrongly. No. Because there's no how you would. No. Nobody wants to work in a toxic place.
Nobody.
Do you get me? So if you see that this is very crazy, that you want to recruit, and they might say that it might not work because they are looking for some certain level of people to meet experience, to meet up standard. But I feel that if certain people, if you handpick the best, that best already understand that job, because most of these experience they find, some people don't already do them when they do university days.
Now from even
some people
when they do them from tender,
where they year one, they do them. When we did school that time, we get some remote job.
Of course.
You understand me? When we say that they even do remote job for all those big companies, but because they know the skill, do the due diligence, do your research, get to meet those kind of people, train them, keep them in your company for a while. If you can do this, create an academy where you do this to recruit this kind of people that you need to fill up some certain roles in your company, which are very vital and delicate. It can save a lot, and you can't do anything to the big boys that are in the remote job making so much money.
You can't get that.
You can't blame. You can't pay them until you're willing to pay them. That's why you get those kind of people.
Yes. Now
I feel that's
it. You are very right. You are absolutely right, because this boils down to becoming structuring it.
Exactly.
If you this whatever you see, I'm picking them from the universities and everything,
or training centers or whatever.
Getting them
Lagos
from
business schools, all these kind of places.
Where structure comes in.
Exactly.
Because even those abroad, this is what they do.
Exactly.
They pick you from the young. They pick you from a particular
internship,
grow
from internship,
try and expose you to so many things.
You might say that you are doing the internship, yes, but treat them right when the internship is going on.
Yeah,
not when you're maltreating them. Make I not talk, I beg.
All right,
but guys, we'll see you guys some other time, man. And if you're listening from Manchester, from Radio Africana, we always tell you we'll be here once every week to give you the vibe all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. This is Game Boy, and LBC is powered by TalkExprex. Go to our YouTube at TalkExprex. Check out our videos. We have a lot of videos, guys. Watch, entertain yourself. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you soon.